Capricorn. This is Yola at Kitchen Witchin. I'm here to do your Yule-ish reading for December 2021. And basically Yule time is all about the return of the light. So we're going to be looking a little bit about what areas need some light shining on them. And as ever, we start the reading with a goddess card, and the goddess card that I've drawn for the collective Capricorn is Hathor, the Egyptian goddess, and Hathor is all about receptivity. So her message says, although allow yourself to receive, this will increase your intuition, your energy and ability to give to others. There is a feeling that there is a bit of an imbalance in this reading between your giving and your receiving, but I'll go into that a bit more as we go along. So the first card I drew for you is about what needs to be brought to completion or purged before the end of this year. And the card that I drew for you was the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is the feeling of being trapped. So that could be trapped in a relationship, trapped in a job, trapped in a situation, a friendship, but it can equally mean an internal entrapment. So it can mean, an emotional entrapment or a self-imposed entrapment. And often, actually, the Eight of Swords is about a self-imposed entrapment, mainly because most tarot, and this is the Everyday Witch Tarot that I'm using today, has a figure in the middle of 8 swords. Now, she's blindfolded, her hands are loosely tied, but actually, if she just took off her blindfold, which she could do, she could walk in between those 8 swords quite easily. So there is a feeling that you need to look at the areas of your life where you might feel trapped. Again, that could be external or that could be internal influences. So the second card I drew for you, which is about the hope to carry you through into the new year, I did take a little breath when this one came out, actually, is the Tower. And often the Tower puts the fear of God or the goddess into people. But I don't feel that in this position. I feel the hope for you is that a sudden change is going to happen, and it's going to be for the better. There's going to be a reckoning. There's going to be an awakening. And there's certainly going to be revelations. So that is your hope. So wherever you're feeling trapped, don't despair. There is certainly a change a-coming. And the main influence or energy to work with in the coming new year, and for you guys, I drew the Two of Wands, which is a lovely card to be working with as our influencer card. So this Two of Wands is all about future planning, making decisions about our future, discovering more about ourselves or discovering more about a topic or another person. There's a sense of adventure, of newness, of excitement, but it would point to not kind of falling into overthinking. And I know you Capricorns and earth signs generally can very much be up here with your thoughts. So it's allowing the process and not focusing so much on the solution, but just allowing the kind of adventure to occur. So that feels really nice. It feels like maybe when you kind of are able to deal with this trapped energy, and this sudden change may well help you move through that, you then can start to make those real lovely adventurous future plans and these discoveries about yourself. And often when we're feeling in our darkest or the most trapped times, those are the times that teach us the deepest lessons. And although they're very painful times to sit through, I know from my own experience that they're often the most valuable. So yes, have hope is what I would say. And then what sleeps in you? What sleeps in you at this time of Yule? What is about to awaken? Well, I got the Seven of Swords. A lot of swords energy in this at the moment. And the Seven of Swords is a kind of, it's got a deception about it. So I'm going to ask you this question, Capricorn. How are you deceiving yourself? What are you telling yourself? What is your narrative that you are telling yourself that is actually leading to a deception within your either internal or external world? Or how are you being deceived by others? Where are you not wanting to look? So what I would say, if that's sleeping in you, then around Yule, this will start to awake. And that may well be connected to your feelings of being trapped. It may have been sat in your subconscious and therefore you weren't aware of it. But it feels very important for you to start to look deeper at this stuff. And then what is to be reborn within your life? And you've got the beautiful Queen of Cups. Oh, she's so glorious, gorgeous. So the things that need to be reborn in you and that will help you through all of this is a compassion for yourself and a compassion for others, an empathy for other people, an empathy for yourself. And also this kind of learning to go with the flow, not focusing on the outcome, living in the feminine moment. You know, the feminine is adverse to the masculine. The feminine is about enjoying the journey. The masculine is about having a solution or an end point. And it's kind of saying, you don't need to do that at the moment. You know, you just follow your flow. So again, I know that can be quite difficult for Capricorns because you are very driven, you are very ambitious sign. So it's something to work on in yourself, and maybe that's where that self-compassion comes in. If you're interested, an amazing woman, sorry, I think you heard my dog is just groaning beside me there. Might have sounded like I did a little poop, but I didn't. If you are interested in self-compassion, there's a fantastic book called Radical Compassion by Tara Brach that really certainly helped me kind of look at how to be more compassionate towards myself, which has actually made me more compassionate to other people in my life as well. So I highly recommend that. And then the final tarot that I drew for you is your blessing from your ancestors, your guides, your spirit, whatever it is, however you connect to your spirit. And that's really lovely. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is about the harvest. So your blessing is that you're going to grow in good fortune. And that generally, I would say that that's around the material things in your life because it's a pentacle. So that's things like your home, your family, your work, can be your family life as well. It's certainly got this feeling of having like a sustainable results almost. And that your patience and preservation, try that again. Perseverance will definitely pay off, particularly if you work through some of these feelings that you've been having about being trapped. You certainly have a big change about to happen in your life. But yeah, I feel like you're moving in a really beautiful direction, but go gentle with yourself. That is something that's I really feel from this reading is, you know, sudden change, however positive it can be, can really affect our nervous systems and our vagal tone. So, you know, go gentle, be good to yourself, look after yourself. And a crystal that I drew, one of the crystal cards, and the crystal that came out is, I can't really see it, it's called Sphene, which is Sphene, and it's a beautiful green crystal which is connected to the heart chakra. And this will help reveal your deepest thoughts and show you care with actions. So again, that's that giving and receiving energy that's really coming through in this reading. And if you're into yoga, obviously always do yoga under advice if you haven't done it before. The position that can kind of help you through a lot of this change, particularly sudden change, the card I drew for you guys was the plow. And obviously you can look this position up on YouTube and you'll be shown how to do it safely. or talk to a yoga teacher. And the plough is the river of life flows through me, so it allows for that giving and receiving, that giving and receiving. So it improves the blood flow to the brain, nourishes the complexion, very nice, promotes calm and serenity, stimulates your thyroid, and stretches the muscles along the backs of the legs. So beautiful, beautiful Capricornios. I love you. I wish you such joy as the light returns for you. If you would like a private reading, all my details are down below. Also my Etsy shop where you can buy all my handmade natural cosmetics and remedies. I don't know what else to say. Oh yes, and all the decks that I've used today are also down there. And if you have any questions, let me know. But please like and subscribe, because I'm trying to grow what I'm doing here. And a lot of you seem to like what I'm doing, but I'd like to get it out to more people. So please do share. All right, my lovelies, I love you. Goodbye.